Hey gang, Denis here. Today I'll be hiking in the wonderful Mont Tremblant, which is about 90 minutes from downtown Montreal. So it's a fantastic location for four-season activities: alpine skiing, cross-country skiing, trail running, cycling, hiking, trekking, swimming. It's a perfect place for triathlon training. And what I would like to talk with you today is very simple. It's not that obvious when you look at it from a career transformation point of view, but it is your personal values. Gang, I am Denis, a former IT executive. My goal now is to help you transform your career and your organizations. One idea per week in my outdoor studio. Let's get started. Because you're gonna face tough decisions as you progress in your career, and some of those decisions will have massive impact on you personally and professionally. And how you make those decisions will determine whether you feel aligned with your personal value or you feel completely misaligned, and will bring you a lot of stress, anxiety, and regrets. Your personal values are your core beliefs and principles that are the things that really guide your decisions. They act like your compass when it's time to make decisions and take actions. You basically develop them through your upbringing, also through your life experience, and they're gonna change over time. They really reflect who you are, what you care about, and why this is important for you to understand your personal value when you look at your career professionally. It's because when you're gonna make decisions that are not aligned or misaligned with your personal value, that's gonna create a lot of stress. It's gonna create anxiety and emotional turmoil. And believe me, it's gonna hit you inside over time, whether it's within a year or two or through your lifetimes. But when you make those key decisions fully aligned with your personal values, you're gonna get a lot of clarity. You're gonna get that peace of mind and that emotional well-being. This is why it's super important for you to understand your personal values, and you use that filter when it's time to make tough decisions in your life. You may ask when you're gonna have to use those personal values for you in your career. It's gonna be in tough decisions, or it can be day-to-day decisions. As we all know, typically you're gonna use the filter when it's time to make a decision. What are your priority and goals? Is this in line with the company organization's priority, policy, regulations, the laws? But you also have to use your personal values filter. Because like I said, if you go against that, it's gonna hurt you over time, big time. So let's say you're looking for a promotion and you're about to get that promotion, or your boss offer you that promotions. And that promotion involves a lot of travelings. You're gonna be working super hard and you're gonna be out many weekends. If you just look at your career point of view, you may say yes right away, right? But if your family is one of your important value, you may revisit that decisions and ask your boss for a little bit more flexibility in your travel, because you know it's gonna impact your family, which is one of your personal value, and it's gonna hurt you over time. Same thing, let's say one of your core value is integrity. You're working in marketing and your team is looking to introduce a new product in the market, and is really pushing to get the go-to-market strategy, everything ready. But you know there's some data that are missing for the go-to-market campaign. Based on that value, you should push back on the campaign. You should say, I'm gonna wait, because again, it's one of your personal value, the integrity, and you won't be feeling right. Same thing if you look now, let's say you combine family and integrity. Those are two of your top personal values, and you're working with a customer, and that you have one customer asking you to get some confidential information about one of the product or services that your company is offering. And if you look at your career, and it may offer you some benefit in exchange of that. If you look first at integrity, that's a big no, right? So it's against your company policies, against the laws, it's against what you stand for. And also if you look at family, so that should be a big no, big time, because you know if that become public, you lose your jobs, that's gonna have massive impact on your family. This is how you can use your personal value when it's time to make tough decisions. You always need to use that lens, that filters, not just where you want to be in your career, what are your goals and priorities. So you also have to make sure you run those personal values when it's time to make those tough decisions. So just few tips for you from a career point of view on your personal values. Like I said many times, you always have to use your personal values for key decisions in your career and your life. Also, you need to keep them handy. At least you need to know them. What are your personal values that you know them very well? And it's easy for you to refer to those values when you make decisions. And also, it's maybe good to revisit your values at least once a year. Maybe when you do your yearly planning and you look what you want to do from a career point of view, development point of view, and things like that, maybe revisit your value, because your personal value, they change over time. So you get some life experience and things will change for you, and how you see the world may change. So that means your personal value will change and the filter you use won't be the same as a couple of years ago. So it's super important that you use that. So that's it, gang. If you really like the concept today about the personal values, I will appreciate if you can hit the like button, because it really helps the channels and it will help more professionals like you that need this kind of informations. And if you want more of those career transforming advice every week, please subscribe to the channels, and that's going to help me, it's going to help the channel, and it's going to help you. Thank you. And from the wonderful Mont Tremblant in Montreal, Quebec, I wish you a good day. Thanks.